Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, to everyone who has been liking my videos, to everyone who has been leaving positive comments. I appreciate you guys so very much, and may God bless you. And to everyone who hasn't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you doing? What are you guys waiting for? Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you do like it here. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over how week 17 went for me. And before we get into the video, I know that this video is very late, and I do apologize for that. I haven't been filming for the past, I think, 3 weeks because it was the school holidays and I had a lot going on, so I didn't have enough time to film, and also I had a lot going on as well in the charts, and you are going to see that as we are going to get into this video. So let's get straight into it, and then I will explain how the week went for me. So in week 17, on Monday, I took 2 trades. I took GU and Dixie. So yeah, it doesn't make sense why I took Dixie, but if you ask me, who will I ask? I don't know. GU, it was a continuation trade. Like I was entering from the M15 market structure shift, and then the fair value gap, I was entering from there. But then it didn't quite work out for me because those continuation trades don't usually work out. They do work out sometimes, but that depends on if you are on the right side of the market, like if your bias is right. So at this point, I think my bias was wrong, so it didn't work out for me. And I took the exact identical trade on Dixie. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. And then on Tuesday, I took EU and German 30. Tuesday, it was a bank holiday. It was a US bank holiday. Why I was in the charts, I have no idea. Why are you asking me? I have no idea. And then, so what happened is I found a new entry technique that I was trying. So, I was trying this new entry technique. I saw it happening on EU. I decided to enter the trade. I haven't back tested the entry technique. I am not confident with the entry technique, but I decided to try it anyway. And obviously it didn't work out. And then I also tried to enter on German 30. German 30, I was trying to enter a buy, but German 30 was heavily bearish. And this is something that I saw that, you know, struggling a bit with the bias, so I need to work on it a lot more. And then on Wednesday, I took 2 GU trades. The first one was based on the entry model power of 3, which I feel like is very subjective. If you don't quite understand it, you can see it anyway, and yeah, you can just tell yourself you see it. Like, okay, for me, it's not one of the entry models that comes easy for me, so I think I should probably stay away from it because it doesn't always work out for me, and I kind of find that it's so subjective for me, and yeah, I keep seeing it everywhere where it's not sometimes, so I probably need to stay away from that entry technique. So yeah, and then I also saw another entry happening later in the day. The market was about to close, and on the time frame that I was trying to enter, price was breaking structure but not leaving fair value gaps, and that should have told me that no, this is not going to work out. And as soon as it left a fair value gap, I think it was on the 2nd or 3rd structure break, that's when I entered, of which I probably should have stayed away from it because we were just a few minutes from closing the session, and I feel like I've lost that trade. And then on Thursday, I only entered EU. I was also trying to catch a continuation again on the M15. of which it would have worked out, but then my stop loss was too tight, probably from over losing. I was now stressed out and everything. I didn't even try to enter it a second time, so I ended up losing the trade. So basically this week it was a bloodbath. I lost all my trades. Wasn't nice, wasn't pretty. And yeah, and the lessons that I took out of the week were: do not trade continuation. If you miss the trade, you miss the trade. That's it. Just let it go. Stick to the entry models that you know, that you have back tested, that come easy for you. There's no need for me to be trying new entry models. There's no need for me to be trying to enter with the power of 3. I think the 2 models that I know are already enough for me, so I don't need to try new ones. And I haven't back tested any other model. I only back tested the 2 entry models. And then I shouldn't force entries. If I miss a trade, I miss a trade. And I need to work on my bias. I really need to work on the bias. So yeah, that was my week. And the other thing that I feel like played a part in this week, obviously it was NFP week, and the other thing also is that from last week and the week before, I was on a consistent profitable streak, and now I'm starting to feel overconfident. So I'm now starting to try new things, starting to do things that I probably shouldn't do in the markets, because I feel like now I'm invincible. Now I'm the best trader. You know, I can do whatever I want, but that's not the case. I shouldn't forget the things that got me to that consistency and that profitability in the first place. So yeah, so that's basically the problem that happened for me this week. So after that, I went and I watched some spaces on ICT as Twitter spaces, and he was talking about like if you constantly like post your trades, post your wins and all that, it's not good for your emotions. It's not good for you. If you constantly like share your journey and all that, it's not good for you. You shouldn't do it and all that. So I just started feeling like maybe me sharing my journey on YouTube is probably playing a part in me trying to force things and force trade, and yeah, and it's getting me into this mindset that I need to get a trade. I need to get a trade so that I can report something. So that's why I decided maybe I should take a break and just focus and yeah, and not share. But then, as you will find out as we go further, you will see that it didn't really work out that way for me, because the lack of accountability also has made me now start trying things that I probably shouldn't be doing, and also doing a lot of things, because now I'm not accountable to anyone or anything. Like I can just risk too much. I can just over trade. I don't even need to sit down and tell you guys that I've been over risking. So what the hell, let me just do it. So yeah, it's kind of like a double-edged sword for me, and I feel like I've gotten this far, like last week far, by sharing my journey with you guys, and probably it's been beneficial for me. So let me just continue and try and share the journey as much as I can, and try to stick and be disciplined and stick to the rules that I made for myself. So that's it for this week. That is all that I have for this week. So all I have to say to you guys is stay focused, stay blessed, don't give up, keep pushing. And in a world where you can be anything, be kind to one another.